Matt Weber and I are back in the booth, and we have a final for you, the pro singles final. We have Kenneth Dale out of Peru and Tony Owens out of Oklahoma. They're checking sides now. We have Tony Owens on the winner's side and Kenneth Dale on the loser's side. So Kenneth would have to beat him in two consecutive 2 out of 3s to pull it off here in Wisconsin. Kenneth Dale went through Dan Barber to get here, and Tony Owens went through Greg Rushing. Where you at in here, Weber? What happened to you?
Oh,
Tell us.
don't worry too much about it. Uh,
Tell us
not
about this bracket.
not the greatest performance on my part in pro singles here.
We'll flush it down the toilet and we'll laugh about it.
Yeah,
But tell us
always
all
next
about
year.
it.
Oh, well, I played Tasso out of Chicago, very unorthodox player.
Backpin.
Yeah, backpin squeeze. He just got him to go his way. And then I ended up playing Rob Balza, tough match. Rob's playing great this weekend, though. His brush is seamless right now.
Was he shooting a snake shot on you?
Yeah. I was hoping he was going to give me that tic-tac push kick series, but
Yeah, I'd hope.
I think he knew it wasn't going to work.
Yeah, he was playing sharp down at the Thunderdome. All the guys who went to that tournament talk about how much they love the Thunderdome. Balls on Rushing had a great Thunderdome weekend.
Yeah, I'd love to see it.
And now they are in the king seat of pro doubles. But this is pro singles, folks. And this is going to be a good one, I think. Kenneth Dale, he's just tic-tacking like a tic-tac series with a pull kick and a push kick. But he scores points, man.
Yeah,
He's tough to stop.
It's not traditional, but he makes it work.
I lost to him in singles before.
I have as well.
Oh man, so you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob Balsa calls him the Peruvian Punisher.
All honesty, though, we're glad to have Kenneth Dale back at our tournament.
Absolutely.
Good to see him back here in the States. Oh, 39 players in pro singles. I might have said 50 before.
We got open singles and open doubles starting in a couple hours here. Singles starts at 3 o'clock, doubles at 7. Come on down to the Mad Apple. Come see some of the best players in the world playing, the sport that we all love. So, Ted, what's your prediction for this match?
Well, Tony Owens has the king seat, so I'm going to ride with him. But Kenneth Dale has good defense. Kenneth Dale has a good brush. Kenneth Dale has a good 2 to 5.
And he's got a good pickup game too. Just get the ball and go.
There are things that he actually does really well, and so although his 3-bar is unorthodox, the rest of his game is we're pretty accustomed to seeing. And you'll see a good brush, a good 2 to 5, and the tic tac. So my prediction is Kenneth Dale is gonna muddy this thing up to a second set, and Tony Owens is going to ride it out, grind it out. Because Tony's very consistent, upcoming pro. He has a real consistent game that will work all the time. It's built by brushing. It's built by a pull shot, and it's simple. It's effective.
Yeah, I think I'd have to agree with you. I think it's going to be, tight the first match for sure. But I think Tony's going to squeak it out. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Tony Owens won pro doubles here last year. I know he won with Kevin Romero. So he's really coming up in the world, and he had a solid showing out in South Dakota at the Carhartt Classic. They call it Weber.
The Carhartt Classic.
Yeah, I want to get to the Carhartt Classic next year. Really wanted to go this year. Arm just wasn't quite healthy enough. But next year I'm gonna try and make it. South Dakota, they show up here to Wisconsin. We got to go and support them. We got to help them.
Yeah, we do.
We had some players come, but we plan to have more next year, guys. All right. Just about ready. Here we go. Well, I told you he has a good brush. Goes down to start it. And we'll get a look at his Tic Tac series here. See how Tony defends it. Some people just don't know how to defend a weird series like this because, not many people are crazy enough to do it.
Yeah, you just don't see it. Oh, nice little slider by Tony. Picks it up on his 3.
Down the middle?
Down the middle.
All right, Tony gets on the board first. And Kenneth goes along the wall. Not sure if these two have played each other before. I would think so. But Kenneth has been gone for a couple of years. And Tony really just started playing a lot on the tour. He's been going to everything the last couple of years. So maybe this is the first time they played each other, but I'm not sure. Rolls to a stop. All right, Tony shooting from the 2-rod. Picked off here by Kenneth Dale. Tries the push kick. Almost went back in his own goal, but he got a hand in there to keep it out. Another chance for Kenneth Dale. Blocked by Tony. And I have seen Kenneth shoot a pull shot before, too. But I'm not sure. I haven't seen him do that this weekend. I've only seen the Tic Tac this weekend. I'm not sure if it's a contingency plan. Ooh, steep downhill. And he gets one to go. I couldn't really tell how that went in, but it was a middle, right?
Yeah, a little slice up to the top corner.
I wish our monitor was a little bigger. All right, here's Tony Owens. Went down the middle last. Blocked up the upfield to Kenneth Rowe. Kenneth is 3-row. And Tony's got a good start on that Tic Tac series of Kenneth Dale, so. Kenneth gets a quick pickup, bangs it in with his 5. He's scrappy. Tony with a good brush, too.
Yeah, he's smooth.
Was that a snake shot?
Sorry, I just missed that one.
Tony's setting up a snake shot. I didn't know he did this, but he's down 3-1, so that's the thought process.
Yeah, taking a chance.
I just didn't know he had a backup plan like this.
He's back.
Tony gonna take a timeout. I think he reeled that one in. It's hard to see. You always feel better about it if you reel it in before the timeout, because now you might have wasted a timeout because it might just squeak away from you. Look, it just wiggled away a little more. No, he got it. He brought it back from the depths.
Back to the pull shot here.
Back to the pull. Down the middle. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't give a hook on 3-1, maybe 4-1.
Yeah.
But not 3-1, I don't think. Let's stick with the pull and work through the ups and downs. All right, here's Kenneth Dale. And Tony's largely ready for that, but finds himself down 3-1 here. The pro singles final, you guys. Who else got you, Weber? Tazo and who?
Balza.
Oh, Balza, okay. Ooh, John Wayne.
Just like that, 3-3.
Kenneth gonna take a timeout? No, he was checking the table to see if it was getting reset. Maybe he's just making sure that the floor is kind of uneven here.
Could also be a little pro styling going on here.
But it could be pro styling. Tony's coming back here. And this
momentum's on Tony's side.
Yeah.
Wouldn't put it past Kenneth to play a couple little mind games here.
All right, taken away by Tony Owens, who's clawing his way back in this game. All that action, and then he goes back uphill. Great pass. Down the middle.
Drill in the middles.
All right, game point, Tony Owens. And he's going to take a timeout. Yeah, we still want to get Tony up here this weekend, talk about all the promoting he's doing down there in Tulsa.
Been hearing great things about it. I'm sure it'll be a great event.
I want to get him or Tommy up here this weekend. All right, taken away by Tony. And you got to come out guns blazing if you're coming from the loser side. I mean, leave it all on the table, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you need to come with the fire if you're coming from the loser side.
Shot to close game one here.
Tony tries to go long, taken away by Kenneth. He's got some fundamental skills, guys. It's good defense, it's good brushing, and we haven't got to see his 2-5 very much, but it's tough to stop. It doesn't look like much, but it is tough. All right, chance to tie it up for Kenneth Dale. And he's going to set up his pull shot? No. Thought he was for a second. Blocked by Tony. Still not really letting Kenneth get comfortable on his 3-bar. The points Kenneth Dale has got have been just transition points. All right, so when he passes his 2-5, he's using that white line. And he only has one man to beat.
Right, just picking up or down?
Yeah, he's just going up or down. And it looks simple, but it's effective. And he gets a middle to go to tie this first game up. See, now you question the timeout that Tony Owens took, you know. But if you didn't have momentum at the time, then you're not really crushing your own momentum. But I don't know. I see timeouts ruin momentum so often. If you have it, you have to realize you have it, and I would let the hot player play. I wouldn't cool off the hot player with the timeout.
Yeah, I don't think it's effective strategy or mindset to think that a momentum timeout is going to hurt your opponent who's already not playing their greatest, you know.
If anything, you'll give them time to think and gather their thoughts. So that's why I'm
Exactly.
not sold on all these timeouts. Everybody always says, "Oh, that's such a great timeout." Stop it. All right, Kenneth Dale tries to go along the wall, turns it over to Tony Owens.
Wow. Let's see what Tony can do here.
Each of these guys have one timeout left, I think. And that uphill at Tony Owens is money. Tried to go with a quick one though, and Kenneth got in front of it, and we'll get another look at his 2 to 5. It's gonna get through, folks. That thing is money. Tries to go along the wall though, taken away by Tony Owens. And we've seen him score some points from here too. He's got a good command of that pull, and he'll tuck it down holes that you don't expect him to. There's not much. Many open holes here, but the men, it's easier to have them in a bad position if you don't have to go through sets of them. But Kenneth Dale stays alive there with his scrappy ways. Didn't score one with his 3-bar, I don't think, Weber.
Yeah, so here we got some stats here. So Kenneth Dale shooting 3 for 10 in game 1, and passing 6 for 12, 50%. While Tony Owens shooting 4 for 9 and passing 6 for 10. So stats favoring Tony Owens there a little bit, but again, Kenneth's quick and kind of scrappy game makes him pull off game 1.
All right, here comes game 2. Brush up, taken away by Kenneth Dale, the Peruvian Punisher. And push kick. Tony went a little too far with his defense, and Kenneth found the hole inside his defense. Brushes this one up here. And Tony's got to buckle down. You don't want to leave Kenneth Dale hanging around.
Yeah. It's getting a little momentum going.
Tries a bounce pass, almost goes in. Picked up off the back wall by Kenneth. And we'll get another look at his tic-tac. He loses it back, though. All the way back to his goal now. But we get to see that good 2 to 5 again. Look at that.
Smooth.
All right, 2-1 lead here for Tony Owens in game 2. Tony trying to take it out to the long hole. Picks it up off the back wall. Chance to take a 3-1 lead. Very tight middle. Oh, taken away here, though. Kenneth through the high lane. Tries a pull kick, almost goes back in his own goal. Couldn't quite hold on to that downhill. Kenneth Dale with the push kick. 1 point game. Taken away by Kenneth Dale. Tony sitting still. Tries to go down the middle with that pull shot. Taken away by Kenneth Dale. Timeout. I'd like to take this moment to talk about our sponsors here again. Good Nature E-Vapor, Cross Country Mortgage, Balance Studios, American National Bank, A&B Process Systems, Johnston's Bakery, and Holmes Automotive. Thank you very much. All right, here's Kenneth Dale putting it back into play. Pull kick taken away by Tony Owens. All right, set up close to the wall this time. Tried to brush the uphill to that second man and taken away by Tony Owens. Tony trying to go along the wall, taken back by Kenneth. Push kick went inside of Tony's man. So just because you know where it's going, it can still be hard to stop sometimes. You really only get two guys to fight that offense with. 4-3 here in game two. Game point, Tony Owens. Tony takes this one away. Beautiful downhill brush. I think he takes a timeout. All right. Daring, and Tony goes around him. One game apiece here in our pro singles final. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that table, make sure it's sturdy for those guys. I'll be right back. All right. Here comes game three, guys. We had Dan Barber finishing third here in Wisconsin State Pro Singles. Jacob Belkos, Rob Balza, Jordan Peterson, Zach Hoffer next. Kenneth tic-tacking. And he's got a little angle off that tic-tac offense. A new wrinkle for the Peruvian Punisher. All right, that's Tony. Kenneth through the lane, tries a quick push kick. Tony sitting still. Sends a pull kick downrange, comes back to him. Tony experimenting with the push here. Taken away by Kenneth Dale. I told you he was going to muddy things up, you guys. All right, 2-0 lead here in game 3 for Kenneth Dale.
It's got a lot of variations in that tic-tac series, which, you know.
No, he doesn't. He only has 3. But they're working. And they're not always in the same exact place.
So those are 2 angle shots, and then he has short, and then he has a long.
Yeah, maybe he's got 4. But you need slingers if you're doing a tic-tac series like this.
It's 2 to 5 is what's really holding him strong.
Downhill brush. Yeah, Kenneth Dale doesn't use wraps over there.
It's his 3rd angle.
All right, 3-0 lead here for Kenneth Dale. Tony Owens, wonder what he's thinking about right now. He's probably just thinking about that second set and a fresh start. Brushes it up, couldn't hold on. Comes to Tony, down 3-0 here.
He's struggling getting it through to his 3. He doesn't have, I think he's only got 1 shot at the 3, so he's got to work that 5 a little harder.
And that was a good push kick. Kenneth Dale firing on all cylinders here. Kenneth his zone is looking pretty good against Tony's pull shot. Other people I've watched get scored on. Tony scored a lot on their zone. So Kenneth must have a good zone set up here to keep Tony off the board. And these guys are gonna flip. They're gonna flip, and we're going to have the second set for you shortly. They'll have at least 5 minutes here. Much time as they need. Nobody's gonna push them if they need to take a little bit longer. Yeah, you can win a jacket for this event. A few $100. Open singles just about to start here. You can still come down and get in. Try and win that big title here this weekend. Then we have the Hall of Fame ceremony at 6. Open doubles at 7. Expert dubs 10. And that's our night, folks. If you're in the neighborhood, come see us down here. We are having a party. The tournament room is looking great. Everyone's looking comfortable. Plenty of seating for spectators. Also want to take this moment to say RIP to our friend Phil Goot. There's going to be a memorial for him next weekend. maybe someone can put in the comments when that. I think it's Jimmy's Pro Billiard. But what time that is, and yeah, it's he's a special guy. Everybody's really gonna miss him, and yeah, R.I.P. Phil. All right, they have flipped. We will see what adjustments Tony will make.
What adjustments you think he needs to make, Tony? Teddy,
He needs to tighten up his men a little bit, and just not go too far. I think Kenneth Dale's got him jumping, and once you start jumping, everything's open.
I'd like to see a little more 5-bar out of him. The games he won, he had a real strong 5, and the last ones he didn't have is where he exactly wanted. And he started with a good pass here in the beginning, so he can get a shot in. I don't think he got enough shots last game. And if you can slow down this 2 to 5, that would help. Oh,
ooh, quick pop for Kenneth Dale off the 5 row. I didn't know he had that. Yeah, Kenneth Dale, I think a 3,600 point pro in singles. He's a tough player. Tony, I think, is a high expert. Kenneth with that stiff uphill brush.
Looks like his defense was a little tighter, anticipating that cut again. So that's why I think Kenneth went out to the long.
Yeah, Tony's going to have a plan for that. Ooh, nice dump and chase off the back wall. Tony's showing some speed getting up to that 3-bar to catch that. But I think you have to have a plan for that one that comes in sideways like a slinger, as Tony scores that John Wayne. The one that comes sideways, the only real variant that doesn't go straight. You have to have a plan for that one too. Kind of like planning for the slinger. But I still want Kenneth Dale to shoot slingers if he's shooting this Tic Tac series.
I don't think I've seen any. Have you seen any?
He doesn't shoot slingers.
No.
His 2 to 5 is real impressive, Roman.
Absolutely. That's been a key to his game.
Tic Tac push kick. 2-1 lead for Kenneth Dale.
Good defense.
Yeah, the Mad Apple's got some incredible food down here. You guys need to come down and check this place out. Some sweet potato planks. Try the Philly. Sprouts are off the hook. And Kenneth Dale with a pull kick is seemingly unstoppable here with this.
His confidence is rolling.
Tony's running out of time to figure this whole thing out. Yeah, off that wall check, Tony's brushes is really tough. Wherever you overcommit to, he's going to go to the other place, and it's good. But Kenneth Dale giving him a hard time here. In the other matches, Tony's been real productive with his 2-row. Kenneth hasn't given him anything yet.
Kenneth's defense is different there.
His zone is
typical.
His zone is pretty standard, you know, but it's sharp. Tony tried a roller. Kenneth almost lost it. Came right back to Tony. Try to John Wayne. Might have rushed that one because the ball moved a little bit. So You only get so many chances to come back at 3-1. But you don't want to burn a timeout this early either. I get it. Try to brush down. Tony got a piece of it. Rolls to a stop. Tony set up a little outside the goal box now. Just trying to find somewhere that has an opening. But Kenneth Dale takes it away and goes down the middle with that angle.
And crisp.
Tony with a quick roller to make it a 2-point game. Chance to close out the game for Kenneth Dale.
Game number 1 of our second series. Oh, got it that time, the long.
Good pull shot on goal. Bowled right in. Knocked over 3 guys.
Well, he's going to have to win that game from the back. He's getting a lot more shots out of his goal. And just like you said, if he's good with that 2-bar, he could close the game with it. It's possible.
You got to be productive. If you're firing away all match long, you got to be productive. And Tony usually is, but Kenneth Dale has had a good zone on him today. All right, Kenneth fortunate to pick this one up. Tic-tacking again. Comes back to Kenneth Dale. Another chance to close out the game.
Good shot, Tony. I mean, you hit the target. Just didn't go your way, but it was a good pull out of the back. It's where he's carrying his game.
Tony back down along the wall. Tries to go out to the long hole. Kenneth Dale kind of baited him and then took it away. Timeout, Kenneth Dale. Is that a second? Might be a second.
Do you think Tony, when he's shooting under the back, he's hitting those guys and hoping that they flip over and push it in the goal, or you think that's just the hole? He's just not hitting the hole he's looking for. I wonder.
I don't know.
He's pretty consistent hitting that inside guy, and it flips. I wonder if he's kind of counting on it to go in.
I wouldn't think he'd be playing that way. I feel like he's going for a hole if he's shooting it down there.
Just not hitting exactly what he wants.
Kenneth isn't moving much. He's basically sitting still.
Right. That's.
Tony takes a timeout. He got a phone call.
Right.
He says, "Woman, this is the pro singles final." No, that's not his accent.
Saying, man, you gotta get the ball on the 3, and
maybe it's Tommy Atkinson calling him with some tips. Two-gun Tommy. All right, Tony puts it into play. Brushes it up. Chance to tie up this game. Kenneth just daring him to go long. Tries the John Wayne. You have to have tricks to get separation when people are doing that little bit of racing. Daring you. Roller. Tony's been using a heavy dose of the roller. You got to have that one. Maybe a pull kick when you're sliding back and forth. The John Wayne, he's trying to punish him for racing. He's had success with the John Wayne. But the best way around that is Kenneth Dale takes this first game of the second set is just to have a cannon of a long and just be ready from the moment you get set up, have your grip already ready, and then you just hammer that thing as soon as he bobs back to the straight. Easier said than done, folks.
It's still an effective tool to have in your pocket, the John Wayne.
Oh yeah.
It's not just entertainment. It's actually keeps them honest, as we say.
It punishes them for trying to race you. All right, Tony Owens back against the wall. Blocked back into the goal. Tony tried to brush it up. Kenneth blocked it right back into the goal.
That is certainly a signature pass, that brush uphill in that lane.
It's money.
And now he went downhill against the wall, and that helped.
Yeah, that down isn't bad either, though. And especially after he drags it off the wall, he can go up or down right at that moment. That's dangerous. Yeah, Kenneth gonna be tough to stop now, you guys. Tony tries to go straight. Blocked and taken away by Kenneth Dale.
So watch where Tony goes with this. He's hitting that too, man.
Kenneth just sitting still. Men stacked together.
See that? It's a two-bar forward, correct? To keep that from flipping in. Is that what you recommend?
The toes pointed out a little?
Yep.
Yeah. Otherwise,
He's
it's just
going
gonna
right at it.
roll right over it.
Kenneth is just, yeah, go ahead, hit it.
Down the middle goes Tony.
It's a good feeling. Get that confidence rolling.
Yep. One more.
Kenneth's been closing that door.
Kenneth puts it into play. Try to go down. Blocked by Tony. Picked up off Kenneth's D. Back to Tony Owens. And rolling pull.
There's that change up you talked about. You know, you kind of did the rolling in it straight and then rolling pull just to get some adjustment in there.
Kenneth goes along the wall, tries a quick push kick. If you're scoring well, taking your time, if you can't be stopped taking your time, I would always take my time. Like if it's working, you have to keep them off balance. I get it. But I wouldn't try any quick ones that you don't have to, because those are the ones you can mess up. If you can take your time and play control and never have to take any quick ones. That's a good formula. Most of the time, these defenders get on you, though. If you have a certain time that you take, the good defenders will. Kenneth gets a break there.
He's playing aggressive though. Kenneth is kicking it a little bit. He doesn't want it to go into game 3. He wants to end it now.
Yeah, he's playing aggressive. You said it, Roman. And Tony goes back down. Chance to take the lead here. Game 2, second set, pro singles, Wisconsin State Championships.
Great D again. It's a good shot.
And Kenneth gets another break. Tony through the lane. Kenneth with the crispy lane.
He's going to come back with that angle.
Tried to bring that third man in with a shot, maybe. Yeah, so he has more options if you talk about tic-tacking with the third man and doing something with that. I'm sure he could do something like Justin Shaw does, like with a quick push kick, yeah.
Well,
with that third man.
I think if you're going to beat Kenneth, you're going to have to take away that 2-5 series. You got to figure that out.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He's got that's golden for him. He gets a lot more chances.
And that's been the difference in the match, really.
Right.
Is Tony hasn't got any points from his 2-bar yet. And that's been a big part of how he got here. And Kenneth Dale has had, I think, 2 turnovers. Other than that, he's forwarded the ball every time with his 2-5 series. So it's been really good. He just uses that white line right there, and he'll decide where that one man is because there's only one man to beat there. All right, Tony Owens, a chance to tie it up here.
Felt it. It's good.
3-3.
Got herself a game now. Tony was able to stop that aggressive momentum of Kenneth.
Kenneth goes through the lane. Ooh, right off the mouth of the goal, Roman.
Right.
Touched both posts.
Has to go in, or we count it as a goal.
You have to go long. Yeah, it's the only hole available, and it has to be absolutely perfect if you're going to that long hole. There's only room for one ball.
He's starting a little higher, way higher.
And he does it this time.
Yeah.
He's been trying to do it the whole match. We'll see if that's what Tony needed to get himself going here. But there are signs of life from Tony Owens. All right. Momentum on the left side of the table.
Let's see if he goes back.
Second timeout. Second timeout for Tony Owens. All right. Puts the ball back into play. And we'll see if he goes back to that long hole. He could do like a 3/4 hole down the middle, I think. But Kenneth is sitting still. If he moves at all, it might come right back in his own goal. He might go back to the long, off the post.
Well, I like that shot better. I mean, before he was spinning the guy on the inside. Here he's really trying to reach that corner, starting real high on that white line. It worked for him once, and that was a close one too. So I think he'll stay with it. With a 4-3 lead, he can still play with it.
All right, Tony keeps that one out. Yeah, see, this is just one man to beat there.
Wherever Kenneth is putting it, and you play Tony, that's where I would put it, because Tony loves that spot. You can hit it every time, but if a guy's there, it's not going in. Right there.
Sent upfield by Kenneth Dale. Game point, Tony Owens. Does he have another one in him?
We went long that time. He didn't hit the 2-bar on the side. He actually hit the back 3-bar. So still trying to reach, which is good.
Try to brush up, almost snatched up by Tony. And hit into the goal by Kenneth Dale. Another transition point. Quick pickup, ties it up. Championship point. Kenneth Dale, game point, Tony Owens.
Tony's making a fight, comeback, so maybe he can make it happen.
Back down along the wall. All right, that's Tony's second timeout. I thought he used the second, but he's used it now.
He's going to spray it long. That's what he's been successful, whether it's 3/4 or long. But it's going to have to really time out Kenneth. Kenneth's been real strong on his defense.
Been real daring with his defense. Racy. All right. Tony Owens puts it back into play and goes rolling pull. Yeah, so he's using what he can to exploit Kenneth's racy ways. All right, we have one final game for you to decide your 2022 Wisconsin State Pro Singles champion. Kenneth Dale puts it into play. Tony gets a piece of it. And we'll see what he has in store.
Went back to that inside, hitting that 2-bar again.
This could be it for Kenneth Dale.
He's going angles.
Tries to go push kick, block, comes right back to him.
2 push kicks, back to back.
Kenneth brushes it up and goes instant push kick. That's a push kick that never gets old. That will never wear out a flavor. That will always work if you do it out of a lane pass like that.
Oh.
Block back into the goal.
It's a 2-0 lead.
Tony Owens down 2. All right, picked up by Kenneth Dale on the 3 here. If you get down a couple, you got to make sure you take a nice possession. Use your wall checks on the 5 row. Only things you know will work. Everything has to be perfect from here on out.
Went back to that inside. He's got to go back to that long spray out of the back. Keeps hitting that 2.
All right, Kenneth Dale brushes it down 2-5. Try to go through the lane, taken away by Tony. Has to take advantage of every moment for the rest of this match. Try to John Wayne. And success down the middle. 2-1 here in game 3. Last call for open singles.
Rush down.
Call Karma. Call Mrs. Hall of Fame. Let her know if you want to get in. Chance to go up 2 for Kenneth Dale.
Oh, good block. He's got to spray that long. Let's see this spray long. That was his best success.
Well, he could back wall this thing too. Dump and
There we
chase.
go. Almost, oh
right,
yeah, we
right
did that
back,
one.
right back to Kenneth. This 3-row.
That was the shot I was looking for. I just didn't get it.
Blocked by Tony. Staying alive back there.
Kenneth's got the still defense.
Tried to go long. He jumped at the last moment to get a piece of that.
It's got to be part of Kenneth's strategy. Is he'll let him get it once, and then the next time he'll jump at it.
A couple blocks by Tony. Keep himself in this game.
Yep, he's getting on that long real well.
All right, picked off by Kenneth Dale. Another block by Tony Owens.
Good defensive battle down here.
Yeah, he could bounce it off that back wall from there. Picked off here by Kenneth Dale. He used that pass earlier. Timeout.
You don't see that Tic Tac series too often that Kenneth's doing. It's kind of unique. I know Balls has worked on it a little bit. Have you seen it more often in the tour, Teddy, at all, or is
No,
this kind of
just
the only
those
time?
2 guys.
Well, it seems to be working for Kenneth. But I have to look at his percentage of shootings.
All right, chance to make it a 3-1 lead here for Kenneth Dale. And then he does so with a deep push kick.
Went back to it. I think it was deep that really helped that time. Yep, he's not going to let you do that. He's going to start chopping at it.
Championship point, Kenneth Dale. Chance to cut it to 2 for Tony Owens. Tries a roller. Kenneth takes it away. Bounce pass. Kenneth picks up off the back wall. Chance to close out the match.
With a 4-1 lead, he can play, be a little more creative. Oh, that could have been it, but denied on the short. Tony's still hanging on. He's got to start connecting a couple of these.
Yeah, it looks like a good zone from there.
That's
And
it.
that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Congrats to our runner-up, Tony Owens.
Yep.
Our Wisconsin State Pro Singles champion, Kenneth Dale, 2022 Pro Singles.
Oh, congrats. Both guys did really good. Real defensive battle. Kenneth came out on top. It's almost like he was setting up a couple times on those 5 bars. He was letting them have those uphills, and then in the last minute he started hacking at them, and that, it's kind of part of his strategy to win. So it was good.
Scrappy indeed is Kenneth Dale. Hopefully you guys got a good look at his 2 to 5 there.
Yeah.
Because he's back on tour and he's coming for you.
Right, and you better learn to stop that, or it ain't happening.
All right, we'll be back with more shortly.